I'm going to show you how I gained over 400,000 followers in just 30 days on my TikTok account. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing my 6 secrets that allow me to achieve this level of growth in such a short period of time. Plus a bonus tip for those of you that make it to the end of this video. So my first secret is to use sounds correctly. Now when I say this, a lot of people will be confused with what I mean. How can you use sounds incorrectly? Well, let me explain. So some people will go and find a trending sound and just slap it on any video and think that that is the sound that is going to make the video blow up. However, what is more important is picking a sound that is going to relate to the emotion of the video. For example, if I was to make a video that was about how my girlfriend just broke up with me and I was so upset, I want to pick a sound that is going to relate to that emotion of the video and just enhance that emotion. So I'd pick a sad sound. So once again, it enhances the emotion of the video, which is going to get the people that are watching the video to be more interested, feel more sorry for me, and just have more of an emotional connection to the video, which is then therefore going to mean they stay on the video for longer, they're going to be more engaged with it, and they're going to be more likely to comment, like, share to a friend, support, whatever. But you just need to make sure that when you're picking these sounds, you really try and enhance an emotion that is within the video. Don't just think about trending sounds. Trending sounds are great, but they're only great if they go with your video. And with that being said, one thing that is really important as well that we're going to touch on a little bit later is not just a trending sound in general, right? You don't just want to use a trending sound that is trending in general on TikTok. You want to find trending sounds that are trending within your niche. But just to conclude this secret, a sound can have a massive impact on a video. It can make a huge difference. So make sure that you're picking out good sounds for your videos that try and help you get across the message that you're trying to get across. My second secret to achieving this growth was to have the right balance between quality and quantity. In my opinion, this is mainly where Instagram and TikTok differ slightly. And that is simply that you can get away with slightly lower quality content on TikTok and you can still go viral with it. So therefore, it might be worth trading off a little bit of quality on your video to save time, meaning we can use the extra time to create more videos and have more quantity of videos. Just to give you guys a real life example from the page that I'm talking about in this video, when I first started this page, I was just posting once per day or even once every other day and trying to keep the quality of the videos quite high. However, during the period where I gained over 400,000 followers in 30 days, the quality was a little bit lower and I was posting between 3 and 6 times per day. So as you can see, I'm posting way more. The quality was a little bit less, but the main thing that was helping me to go viral and get tons of views was the fact that I was using viral concepts. And even though during this period I traded off a little bit of the quality, all of my videos were still getting over 100,000 views, with the odd one blowing up to get over a couple of million views. So this is how obviously I managed to have that explosive growth, because I was posting a lot and all of these videos were consistently doing well. And don't worry, I'm going to cover a little bit later how I got my videos to consistently do well and break over 100,000 views, and like I say, some of them getting a couple of million views. And just to clarify on this point, this doesn't mean make rubbish videos, don't put any effort into your videos. When I'm talking about lowering the quality a little bit, I'm literally talking about me being very picky with the captions and things like that and making sure every video looked the same, rather than not doing that as much and saving roughly 20 minutes each video of me just trying to perfect the video to then make sure that I could post more videos and create more videos because I had more time. My third secret is to take inspiration from others. This is honestly one of the biggest cheat codes when it comes to growing pages. Analyze what is working for others and then take inspiration from that. Now this could be people from your niche and even people from other niches, as sometimes you can take a look at their ideas, and if something has gone viral in that niche, you can even potentially sometimes bring that over to your niche, and that is just going to mean that in your niche you're the first one to do it and that concept can blow up in your niche as well. However, one thing that is really important is to also analyze people from within your niche. And that is simply because these people are going to be your competitors. This has helped me to stay on top of the trends within my niche and basically just direct my page in the right place during this time period. As I was looking at the people in my niche, I was seeing, okay, they're posting this style of video, this is blowing up, which means I'm gonna go and post that style of video. So this will just help you to stay on top of the trends and keep your page getting hundreds of thousands and millions of views. Now, a key bonus tip here is to go ahead and curate our feed. I'll talk about this quite a lot, but to go ahead and cover it really quickly, this is simply where you're just going to scroll on TikTok, and anytime any content that isn't to do with your niche comes up, you're just not going to interact with that content, you're going to scroll straight past it. And as soon as a video that is to do with your niche comes up, you're going to engage with that video, stay on it, and just basically tell TikTok that you like this kind of video, and therefore they're going to push you more of these kind of videos. And this is going to help you to get tons of video ideas. It's going to help you to stay on top of the trends in your niche and even stay on top of the trending audios in your niche. And it's just going to overall be a massive benefit to you and you growing your page. Secret number 4 is to double down on what is working. So as you can see, if we come over to my laptop here and we take a look at the sounds on my page, this sound, I Was Only Temporary, has got me over 34 million views. And then another variation of that sound, I Was Only Temporary to You, has got me 120 million views, which has basically gotten me over half the amount of views on my page. It's got me more than over half the amount of views on my page. As you can see, 266 million views in total. And the reason that is because at that period in time, this song was working on my page. It was helping me make my videos blow up. and it was trending in the niche, and it was just a sound that was doing really well. So therefore I kept using the sound. Now with that being said, I didn't just stick this sound on any video. Of course, I took into account what I said in point number 2, where we need to go ahead and make sure that it fits the vibe of the video. But during this time period, I mean, this sound is quite flexible, so it fit a lot of different videos. And because of that, I could then put it on most of my videos. However, if there was a video that was maybe a little bit more sad, I'll use a different sound. So I wouldn't be afraid to not use that sound just because, oh, it's a trending sound in my niche. But at the same time, when it was working, I was using it as much as I possibly could to go ahead and take advantage of it. But this just goes to prove that it's an extremely key point in going viral, and that is to, once you find something that works, just go ahead and double down on it. Secret number 5 is going to be to adapt. This links to secret number 3 and taking inspiration from others, but if you see something that is working for other people, don't be afraid to go ahead and adapt your content to try and fit that in and see if it works. To be honest, most of the time how TikTok works anyway, you can rebrand a page if you want to, purely because of the fact that your followers on TikTok aren't really loyal. On Instagram, it's kind of different. On TikTok, your followers aren't really loyal, and most of them aren't actually going to be being pushed your content. Most of your content comes from the For You feed, and that isn't largely determined by if someone is following you or not. This can help you to continue your growth while not being left behind by others that are adapting if you choose not to adapt. Now, once again, with that being said, if you are going to go ahead and do this, I don't mean just jump around 10 different niches. I mean, if it's a slight change or a slight adaptation, sure, go for it and maybe try and stick to that for a little bit. Don't just try and chop and change every single video, as this is not going to help you to grow. And finally, secret number 6 is to stay consistent. Now, this one isn't really a secret and it's something that I've talked about a lot, but I feel like I should bring it up in these types of videos because if you're not consistent with your page, then you're going to have no chance at growth. So make sure that you post consistently, but when I say consistently, I don't just mean post every single day. While this is still quite important, I also mean be consistent with the times you post, with the kind of quality of content that you're posting, with the kind of content you're posting. Stay consistent with everything to help you obviously grow that following and also tell the algorithm what your followers and what your page is about. So if you're posting every single day at 8 p.m, then your followers are going to know you post at 8 p.m, and also the algorithm is going to know that you post at 8 p.m. And this is just going to mean that probably a lot of your followers will be active at that time, and due to that, your video is going to get a nice early boost and help it go out into the algorithm. And once again, on the point of being consistent with the type of content that you post, like I just mentioned in the last point, if you do this and you're consistent with the type of content that you post, it's going to help the algorithm know what type of content you are posting, and then they can help push that to the right group of people because they know, okay, this page posts motivational content. They're going to push this to people that like motivational content. And then as for my bonus tip that I promised you guys that made it to the end, it's going to be don't be afraid to experiment. Now, once again, this is something that relates to points 5 and 4, because if we don't experiment, then we can't really know what is working. But that's what I've put it in here as a bonus. We need to make sure we're experimenting to see what is working, and therefore, once we find what is working, we can double down on it. These have been some of my key lessons that I have learned from growing over 400,000 TikTok followers in the space of just 30 days. I will say that I have been doing faceless social media pages for a little while now, and of course that helps. I understand the algorithm and things like that maybe a little bit better than someone that is just starting outward. But with that being said, I truly believe that this is a skill that anyone given the right amount of effort, time and energy is going to be able to learn in a pretty short period of time. And this is a skill that is only going to be in more demand over the years as the social media market continues to grow. Now, that is exactly why I put out this content on this channel, to help you guys learn this skill of social media, try and grow pages for yourself and just make money with social media in general. However, if you guys do want some more personable help from me now, I've recently just launched my own program, so I'll leave a link to that in the description, and you guys that are interested can go and check it out if you would like. If you did find this video helpful, it would be much appreciated if you could drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And before you go, if you want to see the whole process of me growing this exact page that I talked about in this video, from 0 followers to now over 700,000 followers in the space of just around 6 months, I'll leave a link to this playlist on screen over here. Apart from that, I hope you all did enjoy, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.